Tammy here. Welcome to Faith Family Fashion. How's everyone doing? It is a rainy Tuesday morning here. I can't believe it. Rainy and a cool front in August in Texas, y'all. It's just been so insanely friggin' hot. Yesterday was the worst day, I think. It was 111, I think, was the highest that I've seen it get, and that's without the heat index. It was 100 and felt like 111. So once it hit 111, God knows what the heat index was. And the humidity with the storm coming, y'all. Just to walk out to go to the car, no, it was bad. But it's kind of nice. Only thing is, since it's a rainy morning, I wish I was at home getting to enjoy it. But just thought I would hop on here this morning and do just a really quick little car vlog, a little chit chat with you guys. It's been a minute since I did that. I hope everyone is having a fabulous week so far. I hope you had a great weekend. I had a really good time. I went out with my best friend. We've been friends since, my goodness, junior high, middle school. So her birthday we kind of missed because my parents' 50th wedding anniversary. So we just, we love to shop together and have some lunch and just visit and mostly window shop. So we did that this weekend. We went to Cracker Barrel for lunch. Neither of us had been there in a very long time. Told her all the restaurants in the area we were going, and she's like, let's go there. So, you know, we ate, we had a good meal. Our waitress could have been a little more attentive, could have filled up our tea glasses a little more often, but, you know, it was loud, it was noisy, it was busy. And you know how the front, if you don't know, I think everybody has Cracker Barrel, but if you don't, it's like an old country store in the front. They have all sorts of crap for sale, clothes and decor and candy and you name it. And then the back part is the restaurant. Well, you don't get to pay at the table. You actually have to go back up into the store part to pay your bill. So we come around the corner, you know, and there's the cash registers. So it kind of seems naturally like you would just come around the corner and wait in line. Well, that's what we did. There's 3 registers, and then we look, and my friend sees that there's people standing back here. So she asks this man, she goes, oh, I'm sorry, were you in line? He goes, well, I think I am, but there's no directional that says where to stand. So we stand behind him. And then he decides he's going to go stand behind a different cash register because this one is working really slow. So we're standing there waiting. We both have kids with us. And, of course, everything is kid level and kids want to touch. And, you know, and it's insanely noisy in this place. So we're standing there. We're just really wanting to get out of the restaurant at this point and just go. We've already got everything. The cashiers are being slow. It's crowded. There's just, you know, we just want to go. We want to pay our ticket. These 2 older ladies, if I had to guess, I would say they were probably in their mid-70s, come up to us as we're standing there in line, and they go, are y'all in line? And my friend goes, yeah, we think so. And this lady looks at her, and then looks at me, and then looks us each up and down, and then they both, 2 of them, so they both had a handful of crap that they're buying from the store. Now, I don't say that it's crap, but I mean, they had a bunch of stuff that they were buying. Okay, just an armful of stuff. All we have is our little receipt that we want to go up and pay. So she looks us each up and down, and then she goes, well, we have husbands waiting, so we need to go ahead and check out first. And they stood in front of us, and at that exact time, before I could open my mouth, the register opened, and they run up there and jump that register. There was no directional anywhere that said cashier line starts here, stand here to pay, nothing, no directional at all. We were so hot, can I tell you? Then finally, a woman comes up, a young girl comes up, and she obviously works there. And I go to stand behind the man that originally we stood behind. And she comes over and she goes, oh, this isn't actually where you're supposed to stand. And you don't want to stand here because that register's going to return and it locked up. And he goes, we were all standing over there. And so, well, about that time, the register opens and he walks up. And she goes, well, you need to stand over here. Well, my friend had continued to stand over there. So I go back and stand with her. And we tell her what happened. And I'm like, we were standing here the entire time. And these 2 old women came up and jumped the line in front of us. And she goes, well, I don't think they meant to. I go, oh, honey, yes, they did. And I told her the situation. Of course, by this, she couldn't do anything. But they weren't paying together either. They were each paying separately. And it wasn't until they were through. So it wasn't like the husband was sitting out in the car waiting or anything. It wasn't until they were through that they went back and got the husband and they walked out together. So yeah. So that was our little experience there. I can't stand rude people. It just annoys me. But other than that, we had a really nice time. This morning I am running insanely late, not only because of the rain and the traffic, and I really wish I could stop at Starbucks, but I'm late, but because we are doing breakfast at work. We do birthday breakfast every so often. Sometimes we do it every month if there's a ton of birthdays. Sometimes we do it every 2 or 3 months. I haven't done one since June. So I figured, you know what, the easiest thing for me to do would be to stop and get bagels and do a big bagel bar. Sounds easy enough, right? And I gotta, you know what? And I'm going to stop after work last night and I'm gonna get everything. That way I don't have to stop on my way in this morning. I like going to Winco because their bagels are fresh. They make them fresh and they keep them replenished. Well, they apparently stopped replenishing them, or they take them all out at a certain time because there was 0 bagels in their little containers. So they bake them fresh every morning. I did get everything else. So I've got 2 dozen bagels. I went there this morning and they still were not out. But I seen the lady in the baking area and they were all on racks. And so I asked her if I could have some. So she goes, well, give me 10 minutes and I'll start putting them out. So already late. But I got them. I got 2 dozen bagels, all mixed, different kinds of flavors. I got 3 different kinds of cream cheese, plus peanut butter, and I got strawberry preserves, and I have honey. So I figured easy. Everybody could just make their bagel however they want it. We got a couple, 2 or 3 different toasters. And then I also bought a fresh pineapple. I chopped it up, and I got a bag of Halos. And then we have coffee in the office. I thought about stopping to, and I ran to Albertsons looking for something, and I couldn't find it. And on the bakery clearance rack, they had some croissants that were chocolate filled. So I go, okay, well, there's the sweet. Because sometimes I'll pick up one of the big bundt cakes, you know. But, so I picked up those. So, there's no protein in it, but I'm not feeding them a nutritious meal. We're just having a little birthday brunch, birthday celebration, breakfast celebration. So that's what I'm doing. I do different stuff every time. Sometimes I go to Brahms, and they have either breakfast tacos or sausage biscuits on sale, and it's like a bag of 5 for $5.55 or something. So sometimes I do those, and I'll call the day before, and I'll call it in, and I'll go pick it up. I just thought this was going to be a lot quicker. Not really. And I have a minute to get there, and it's going to probably take me another 5 or 6. So, but that's what I'm doing this morning. After I set it up, I will snap a little picture. Let's see what else is going on. I have a thrift haul video up, and I actually picked up a couple of other pieces. Actually, what I am wearing, which is a vintage Chico's little top. It's actually got a little hoodie. I can't grab it. It's got a little hoodie with it. A little polka dotted number. The sleeves tied up. Super cute. Just casual today because it's raining. My poor daughter-in-law is at work with no air conditioner. Luckily, it is nice this morning, but yesterday, no air conditioner and 111. So, and my Thor, you guys know Thor, my German Shepherd, my baby, he's been sick. He's got pancreatitis or something like that. And it's basically where his bones are growing too fast. And he's just in a lot of pain. And I've got I need to do a whole video on him and that by itself. But he's just in a lot of pain. He's on pain medicine and anti-inflammatories. And we just went to the vet, and she asked me, was he doing better, like what percentage? And I'm like, well, he's not 100% by no means, but he's probably 30% better than the first time I brought him in. But now, I don't even know if he's that. Ever since I brought him back home, he's not been doing as well, and he's on the same medicine. And he doesn't really want to eat. So, I've been making him chicken thighs and rice and chicken broth, and getting him to eat that. So my poor little baby dog, yeah, and he gets, if he sits too long, it hurts, so he has to get up, but then it hurts to get up. So basically, I get up and down with him throughout the night, kind of like you would a baby. He starts to whine and holler, and he wants wants to get up. At one point I came in there and he had stood up, but he couldn't move. So, I took him by his collar. He likes to walk around the coffee table. He doesn't go in his cage. He doesn't do anything. He just lays on his little bed. So we walked around the table, and I got up with him another time. And, so about, I think twice last night I got up and checked on him and made sure he was okay. I did find online a lady that has a website. I think it's called Big Dog Mom. And she has Mastiffs. And apparently this they call it Pano for short, is popular with that breed as well. And she's got basically a entire holistic recipe that she says works. And a lot of people say it has worked for them. And there's some German Shepherd owners on there. My only thing is I don't know if I need to worry about any of it interacting with his medication. But it's things like cod liver oil, alfalfa tablets, lectin granules, yogurt, and an egg, and there's something else in there, some other liquid I can't think of. And you mix all that together and you have them eat it. Well, the problem is he really doesn't want to eat anything. But, I don't know, maybe the cod liver oil, I don't know. But yeah, and they say that a lot of people on there are saying, like, after a week of giving their dog this, you just do it once a day, that they start feeling better. So I'm really tempted. It's going to cost about $50 to get all of this stuff to give them. I don't know how long that's going to last, but I'm tempted. So I don't know. Poor baby. This is not fun. Dogs that grow rapidly are prone to this disease, and it does go away, but when they stop growing, come on. So the problem is that he's only 8 months old, but he can grow all the way up until he's 2 years old. So I just feel so bad for him because he hurts. And since it's raining, all the dogs have to stay in. Normally the big dogs go out for a few hours in the morning until I take lunch, but everybody's in today because it's raining. Just got Nick dropped off at school. I'm a few minutes from work now, so I have got to rush and get in there and get all this breakfast set up. But I just wanted to pop on and just chit-chat with you guys. It's been a minute. School has already started here. Got Nick in school. I got a band parent meeting later this week. It's the Labor Day holiday coming up. I would like to have went somewhere, but with Thor being sick, I just don't feel comfortable leaving him anywhere and trusting that someone's going to take care of him and give him the medicine and the attention he needs. I mean, because dogs can get depressed too, not feeling good, not being able to be active, and I don't want that to happen. So, you got pets, you got to treat them like family, right? So that's it for today, guys. Like I said, I just want to chit-chat. I hope everything is going great in your life. I just want to catch up a little bit. Thank you for spending this time with me. And remember to stop and thank God for today, because it truly is a gift. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.